I read a 1,679 pages book within 2 seconds.
Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you have to read a large number of documents within a very short period of time? Now in this video, I'm going to show you how you can use AI to help you read the document and summarize the main points in a very short time. Now the first one I'm going to be showing you is Chatpdf.com. So you come to Chatpdf.com, and once you open it, you see this interface. You click on Drop PDF here, and once you click on it, it's going to open a dialog box which you are going to use to upload the file. So you come here and you click on the file. Now the reason why I saved it as a document is because I do not want a situation where the chatbot is using the title of the document to give you the summary. So you get a chat-like interface, and you can see that it has given us a very brief overview of what the document is about and some possible questions. So now I'm asking it to summarize this document to me like I'm 10 years old. Now let's see what it gives us. Okay, so this is what we get. And then let's try another prompt. So now I'm telling it to highlight the key points and give me an output that is 500 words. So let us see what it does, and then we can see the response. Now, one of the advantages of this solution is that it stores a history of all your chats. So you could always come back, the same way you can come back to your ChatGPT chats. And then if you sign in, you can actually save your history and you can always log in and find your chats there. But the other thing is that it is free, but not exactly free. Now, the second one I want to show you is lightspdf.com/chatdoc. So you just come to this address and then you scroll down and then you can see select file. But of course, if you want to keep your history, it's best you log in. He also has a desktop app which you can download. Now you click here and then you upload the file. And then it follows almost the same process. So once the file is uploaded, and then you can see it is already telling me everything that is in the documents. So of course we can ask our questions. So let us ask the same question that we asked the other one. And so we say this. So I can see this one as a personality, as a document analyst. Now the difference is that this one actually put them in a numbered list, and it puts some, topics and give you some explanation around it, which is actually sort of better than this one, because this one just sort of gave us in a prose-like manner. So I think I prefer this one for this specific reason. One other interesting thing about this one is that it gives you some references. So it is telling you the places in the documents that you can go to find this information, which also gives it some credibility, because you know that you can actually go and confirm the information. Now, the third option I want to show us is something that is actually just right there in our face, and that is using the Edge browser plus the Bing chats. Now, you simply just have to open your PDF on the Edge browser. So to do that, you can simply press Ctrl-O, which is a shortcut for open, and then you get the documents and you open the documents. So the next thing we are going to do is to ask it the same question that we asked the previous one, so that we can be sure that it is giving us similar answers. So the thing is, Bing chats can be funny at times. So instead of just pasting these prompts, sometimes I like to tell it something like using the documents on this page, and then so you can see searching your page for information. Okay, so you can see it's giving us the highlights. So there you have it. You can keep asking it questions back and forth to understand more about it. But you really have to be careful to specify that as a document, because sometimes it may actually accidentally go to the web to give you the information. And then when it is giving you some information from the web, you may think it is giving you from the documents, but it is just simply picking up what is available about that topic from the web. Now, one of the advantages of this method is that it is free forever, except something significant changes. But it also has some weaknesses, because sometimes it tends to give you a little bit of some inaccurate summaries, but basically it does very well. And now the next one I want to show you is using ChatGPT plugins. So you come to GPT-4, you click on plugins, and then you scroll down, you go to the plugin store. Then once you get to the plugin store, you can just search for PDF, and it's going to bring out a bunch of different options. So you can pick whichever one you like, but I think I trust this one more, which is Ask Your PDF. So I will pick this one. So once it is installed, you can close it, and then you come here and make sure it is enabled. So the way these ones work, they usually require that you have your file somewhere. So if you have your file on your Google Drive, you can copy the link, but make sure you share it and you make it accessible to everybody, and then you send, and let's see the magic happen. and then we can see it. So that is it. Of course, you can also go ahead and ask follow-up questions and just keep asking it back and forth to understand. And you can also ask it to explain things for you from a deeper perspective or to explain things to you in a simpler way. And of course, the disadvantage of this one is that you need to have a ChatGPT Plus subscription before you can use it. Now, the next one I want to show you is something I've demoed in a previous video where I talked extensively about Code Interpreter, and you can access it by clicking on this link up here on the top right, or is it my left? I think it's the right. Okay, so you click on this link here. So you click on GPT-4, you select your Code Interpreter, and once you do that, you see this icon, and then you can upload a file. So we are going to take that file, upload it, and then we are going to ask it the same question, and let's see. So one thing about this one is that it tends to talk too much and explain the process of what it is doing. I'll first read the document in order to understand its content. So this one tends to be a little bit too cute, which is good because it says, please note that the automatic summarization might not catch all the nuances. So like I said, this one tends to be too cute and, it tends to explain what it wants to do. And it's quite buggy right now because it is still in the beta stage. So you should expect to experience a few hiccups here and there. Well, so that's it. So I would like to hear in the comment section, given all these options, which would you prefer to use? I know Edge plus Bing is free. And of course, if you are looking for a low cost option or a no cost option, that will be the option. But assuming you had access to all the options, which one will be your best option? So thank you for watching my videos, and don't forget to like and subscribe. And you can also turn on the notification bell so that you can get alerts when I upload new videos. So thank you very much and see you in the next video.